your practice is your, the word that came to my mind just now is ministry. But it's also just who you are. And so I remember the time I was in the chair, and we were getting, now tell me, I could be all wrong with the technical term, but we were doing my x-rays and all of that and checking the depths of the teeth and gum gaps or whatever. And the technician was telling you something about a Bitewing, and you were like, I don't want the Bitewing. And they said something else, and she said it again. And you said, all right. And you touched my shoulder. You said, okay, if you give me that Bitewing one more time. Oh, you said, if you tell me that Bitewing one more time, I don't want the Bitewing. I could be wrong in how I'm describing it. But you just tapped me on my shoulder. You said, I'm going to teach for a little bit. And I was like, you know, and being a leader, I understand that sometimes it's in the moment that you have to do the coaching.
Right.
And you weren't derogatory. You didn't embarrass her. I don't think, but it was in a loving coaching manner. You didn't say, now girl, don't tell me, but you were like, if you tell me that Bitewing one more time, I clearly don't want that information. And you took the moment to coach and develop. And for me, I was all over it, not because it was a bad thing, but because you cared about her understanding. And I don't know if you remember that.
I don't. I'm laughing because I can see myself doing that clearly. I feel it. I get it.
So why is it important to you to develop and teach your staff? In the midst of situations like that, you could have waited and gone out and come back, but you wanted, in my view, you wanted her to understand in that moment what you needed and to kind of get her attention.
Right, because for one, I work on six operatories, so 6 rooms, and I could have gone on and probably forgotten that. And I can guarantee she would have done it again. I'm like, so I tell my team, and they know it. I do my best to make them better. Okay, I tell everyone when I hire them, whenever you leave me, I want you to leave here better than when you came.
Yeah,
I tell all of them that. But 2, it's kind of like you're not going to learn later on. You're going to forget that even happened. So I want you to know how I like things done. I'm very systematic when it comes to my practice. Like I don't do things here and here. I'm doing the same way every time, unless I change, and we're all going to learn together my new method, right? So the fact that she gave me that, whatever she gave me, that means she didn't understand something. So I'm going to understand when I do whatever, this is what I mean. Because she would have learned it the wrong way. And if you're going to learn it the first time, learn it the right way. I don't believe shortcuts. And then I want them to learn. I want them to grow.
Yeah.
Because there will be times when that person, whoever that was, had to train somebody else. If you learn it wrong, you're going to teach it wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get pissed off because how this happened.
Yeah.
It's all on me. At the end of the day, and I say this to all my business owners, that when something goes wrong in your business or whatever, it's not the person behind the counter they're looking at. They're looking at you. They're going to say, Dr. Fremont's office. They're not going to say, Nicole. They're not going to say Tiana. They're going to say Dr. Fremont, right? So it's a reflection on you. And so when I tap you on the shoulder, I'm saying, look, boo, it's getting ready to go down. Just hold tight, right? And then it all depends on who the patient is. There's sometimes, once again, know who you're in front of, know your audience, right? There's some people who I could never have done that in front of, even if I had said, okay, Mrs. Jones, I'm getting ready to teach right now. Because, so you kind of have to know.
Yeah.
What's going on.